Welcome back. Now to our next conversation. With food inflation at an all-time high right now, Nigerians are paying more to buy food items, and demand does get high, during the holidays. Let's get a sense of how resilient the average consumer is this Christmas. Now we have Jibrin Mohammed, Head Supplier Logistics, Lagos State International Food Market, join us via Zoom. Great to have you in the program. Compliments of the season.
Yeah, compliment of the season, Mr. Ladi. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to have you. So tell me, in a nutshell, how resilient, was the average shopper this Christmas?
Well, we can say it's brilliant now because the buying is actually low due to high cost of commodities, but the availability of these products is at its peak right now. So we are having actually challenges in terms of patronage from consumers complaining about hike in food products, but I think there is high availability of these products.
So availability is also, a concern, at this time. But paint a picture for me, compared to last year, 2021 Christmas season there, how was it, compared to 2022?
It has actually decelerated because you find out the influx is very low. People are complaining, and most of these products need to be sold at a profitable rate. So if a farmer cannot sell to have a profit, no way he can be able to go back to his farming and produce more to the consumers. So the buying this year is very low compared to last year due to this increase in food pricing.
And obviously, Jibrin, I spoke to you, earlier this year. That was for the Easter holiday. How much have prices risen since then for food items?
About 40%.
40%?
About 40% from April, because when you look at it, we have like 3 quarters in terms of food production. We can say from October to January, this is the peak at which you have varieties of food products all over the country because it is post-harvest period. So when you look at from February to May, which I think February to May, which April falls into, is a season where you don't have much product on ground, a lot of availability. Most people have already acquired what they want to acquire. And when you look at from June to October, this is the farming period. So at that period, it was at high price compared to this period. It's actually lesser during this period compared to April, during the Easter period. Yet you find out the influx is very low due to the inflation, though the inflation was not high during the Easter period. So you find a lot of inflation now, so it has really affected the buying of these products from the market.
Would you say it's the same issues, that drove prices up the other time, they're still, playing into the market right now?
Yeah, it's almost a same issue all the time, which this issue needs to be addressed. Because if it's not been addressed, it will still skyrocket to an unexpected time. Because when you look at what we are having now, you find out you buy products during the April period at the rate of maybe 5,000, and this period also you are still buying those products at the rate of 4,000. But you see that people are not patronizing. Yet I think there's the surface of there's no money in circulation. A lot of complaints. You find traders complaining, no market. So I think the government needs to come in and intervene into this problem we are facing.
Thinking at this time, but what would you say, if you break it down what would you say is a lasting solution to adopt to, reduce this high cost?
Okay, we have agricultural development project, I think, which the peasant farmer don't even know about. We have some policies also guiding this agriculture which I think even it's not about the federal government intervention alone. The state will have to review their agricultural policies, because there are programs that the state needs to be given the local farmers, not just only at the federal level. The state needs to come in also and help the local farmers to orient them and provide facilities, which is one of the major things they are lacking, facilities. And apart from facilities, there are some microeconomic factors that is affecting issue of production, and which leads to inflation of food pricing, such as, I can say, transportation, which is one of the major issue. And secondly, I will say issue of fertilizer, issue of labor, and issue of herbicide also. These products have increased with barely about 100%, some about 130%. So if I'm buying my fertilizer at the rate of 15,000 last year, and this year I'm buying my fertilizer at the rate of 28,000. So what do you expect from me? Definitely there will be an increase. There will be an increase in product. And apart from being an increase in product, there's another challenge which we are facing for the farmers. In terms of post-harvest period here, the farmers are having a serious challenge. They have no choice than to what? Bring out their product and sell. Because this product need to be sold. If they are not sold, they lose, because there is no any mechanism for them to be able to store their products. Definitely, the only choice they have is just to sell them at a giveaway price. Most of these farmers at this post-harvest period even tend to lose more than the consumers. You understand? So it's a thing of a concern for the farmers and the consumers also. Let the government look into the right channel, talk to the right stakeholders, at least initiate a program which it will reach to the local farmers.
Looking around Lagos today, we see, at the filling stations, the queues are there. So I'm wondering how you logistics guys managing at this period?
Yeah, like I said, logistics is one of the major problems, because there's an increase about, let me say, 200% increase, moving this product from one location to another, moving it from the farm to the selling point. You have about 200% increase, not even 100%. So definitely is a challenge for farmers. Like, this thing affects more of the farmer, because the farmer has no choice. He has to bring down his product so that he can make back his money. If not, this product deteriorates, this product lose markets, and no appropriate storage for him to be able to save up. So issue of diesel, which has been a very serious issue, which is what we use mostly. The diesel issue is even uncontrollable. So we have no choice than just to go with the way the situation is.
And are there any new ideas or, ideas coming up, to help, bridge this logistics gap for moving, foods around markets? Is anyone coming up?
Yes, there are ideas, and there are suggestions which we think, if implemented, it will not only solve issue of logistics, it will even solve issue of food prices. Because food crisis, I think, is one of the major reasons why people are complaining in terms of spending, because it's an essential. Everybody has to take something in every day. So when this food inflation is being controlled, I think it will help everyone. But the intervention and the implementation of this thing has to do by the government, maybe non-government organizations, and especially the Ministry of Agri. They need to look well inwardly into what there's our policies. They are even trying. At least this government have done a lot in terms of agriculture. I think this is the only government that invests massively in agriculture. We are seeing changes. Let me take an instance for rice. There's a serious reverse in terms of rice. Rice have actually accelerated to a very good outcome. You see companies springing up. The association has tried, but they need to do something more. For instance, now there's a lot of issue of flooding this year, which has affected a lot of rice farmers. which I don't think you don't expect rice to be at which it is right now, because it's very expensive now. You find rice at the rate of 38,000, 35,000. At a post-harvest period here now, you need to find rice at the rate of 25,000, lesser than 30,000. But due to this issue of flooding, that's why we talk about this agricultural development project that should come in. And let's look for a way to shocking, if issues like this comes up, what are the solutions that they can bring? So the government needs to talk to the right stakeholders, look at these peasant farmers, because they are the one holding everything that has to do with agriculture, put them into consideration, provide facilities for them. I think it's a way forward.
Right. I guess everyone has to lift their own weight, at this time to make sure that we're actually food secure going into 2023, and that we can have a white Christmas, that's for 2023. I want to thank you so much, Mr. Jibrin Mohammed, Head Supply Logistics, Lagos State Food Market. It was great having you today. And compliments on the season.
Thank you. Same to you.